Hello my friends, and welcome to something a little bit different in Cities Skylines 2 today. This may look like we're starting a traditional city, and we kind of are, but the difference here is that we have mods. Not official mods. These are mods that come in through thunderstore.io, and there are a few gameplay modifying mods that we're going to hopefully explore. I don't know how many of them are going to come up over the course of this, but I'm thinking maybe we'll do a city or series where we play with a modded city for a little bit as well as our usual cities and keep those ones clean for now till we can be sure about this. But let's try. So is that doing something weird already if I put that there? No, it's not. But one of the things that we can't yet, actually, I haven't unlocked them yet, but there are some options here to do some different things with the walls, like putting in a key or elevating roads. What else do we have? A few other things in here. There should also be a mod here that's going to change the way that traffic signs and traffic lights work for the better, I believe. I haven't explored a lot of these yet, so a lot of this we'll probably learn as we go to see what happens. So I'm going to put my industry over there out of the way. So I can get another road that comes out of this roundabout, and let's make it the large one. Large 4-lane roads are cheap, and if we just toss something over here for a couple $1,000, who cares? It looks like some of the road measurement tools have changed. I'm seeing a number in units instead of a number in meters, like I would expect to see. It also doesn't feel like it's snapping to 90 degrees, which is annoying because it's on. Whatever, we'll just do that for now. And because I'm doing something a little bit different, I get to play with things like the grid tool, which I don't really get to use in many of my other cities. I'll go 40 units that way, and then, oh look at this, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? How does this tool work? Let's start here. Do I have to tell it to also use these kind of roads? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Get rid of that. Let me figure out how this tool works, this grid tool, because I have not used it. So it looks like it just doesn't work. Is it because of some weird road elevation issue? I don't really fully understand what's going on here. Let's try again. Maybe we want to go up a little bit first. No, it's just cursed. Or one of the mods is probably broken. It is really what I'm sure has happened here. So maybe what I'll do instead then is I'll place my grid first. Maybe that's how you're supposed to use this? I don't really know. I'm not a huge fan of this tool. It's cool, but I just don't really care about it that much. Alright, we'll do 40 by 50. Don't bring a road up here so we don't have to make any kind of... Let's just use a normal road. Avoid those 4-way intersections for now. So this is where we're going to put some of our industrial zoning for now. And then I'm also going to stick our small coal power plant here, right there for now. And sure, we'll hook this up to the main power grid. Run it underground because I don't want to have to see those wires. And then we're going to need water. So how does the water flow here? I'm going to have to unpause briefly just to see. Can't really tell what direction these arrows are pointing because they're all just... I assume they're going this way. I assume that that's what's happening here, but then these are arrows going this way. Anyway, since all of this water is coming in from over here, I think this is the safest spot to put in some water intake. And we'll just run a little dirt road out to it from the bottom of this hill. Why not? Just like that. So we got our water hooked up there, and then we'll dump all of our sewage out over here, because I think this is probably just standing water. I don't really understand what's happening over here. I've not played on this map yet. My first time using this map. Alright, so we'll hook that up there. That's going to need power, isn't it? Is it? I think it is as well. So we'll just run this underground to here. I don't know. Is that hooked up? Maybe this doesn't need power. Electric cable not connected. No, that was the wrong underground thing. Let's hook that back up. What do you mean slope too steep? There we go. Can I not get rid of this? Maybe it does need to be connected. Working underground is so annoying. How far underground are we? We're so far underground. Okay, does that help? No, now these aren't connected. Of course they're not. Now these aren't connected. This is the worst. I can't even get rid of that now. It's like permanently stuck there. Invalid shape. Invalid to bulldoze that. I've never experienced that before. What if I move this? There we go. Okay. Is that connected now? It looks like it. It is. Okay. So that doesn't need power. Of course it doesn't. Good. Let's stop thinking about that forever and get back to actually building a city. We need somewhere for these fools to live. Let's get them a little grid over here. So if I do it like this... It's not too steep. And then it's okay anyway. Yeah, it's weird the way that works. It wants to come out of Forner. I don't know if this is because of a mod. That's the thing that's weird about this is I don't know who I can blame. Maybe it's my own fault, but we'll see. Alright, let's get the basics in because we've been dilly-dallying for quite a while here. Absolutely no respect for the topography here. Do what I want. Maybe I build my own grid. If you try to do that, let's look at this mess. Whatever, it's fine. We'll make that work. We will find a way. Alright, something's not right. Hello, there may be a brief cut in the footage there. Something weird happened, but it seems to be okay now. Why is this building, of all buildings, not getting anything? It doesn't have anything under it. Look at it. If I delete it, will the next building that shows up actually have piping and stuff? Maybe this is just a bad terraforming job. Maybe we should get rid of... Maybe we should unzone this square here and think about... Can we smooth it? You guys go away. I'm trying to do something here. Let's get rid of this road as well. Let's smooth this out a little bit. Look at me, respecting the topology. Don't get too comfortable. Look, it doesn't care. The game doesn't care that I'm trying to respect look at this. Anyway, that's not the point. What did I push to make everything go away? Did I hit this? No, that was weird. So one of the things that I'm using that might not be obvious, maybe it is obvious, maybe it's what's causing this FPS counter to be appearing in the top corner, is there's a mod that brings DLSS to the game, which I'm sure is going to be pretty buggy. I can tell when it's doing something, I think I can feel some of the weird aliasing, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's just some sort of weird confirmation bias, just because I'm looking for it. Yeah, this is some weird terrain. What does this button do? Advisor. I've never seen that before. I've never pushed that button, I don't think. Have I? Ah, it doesn't matter. We're Twin Village. I was gonna go see what these buttons do. Radio commercials. You can turn ads on and off here. Oh, that's all this is. This is just those tips. Go away. Okay, so one of the... No, not this. Although there is a mod that unlocks all those tiles now as well, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've grabbed that one because it just felt cheaty. But now, one of the things that we can do is, if we go into these tools, create elevated roads, which are similar to bridges. What does that do? It did something. Oh, it got rid of the zoning on the side. That's weird that there's even zoning there to begin with. But you can also turn these roads into keys, even if they're not elevated. But if we really wanted to, we could probably build a key along this river. Okay, that building's in the way. But we don't even have to do a really good job here. We can just do something like this. Please, stop snapping. And then if we designate this as key, let's see if this does what I think it's going to do. So if we upgrade this all as key, and then if I take the landscaping tool, and I say level out the terrain a little bit like that, let's make this a little bit more not uncontrollable. Also, let's just use this for now. Oh no, I've flooded the road. But we can do this. This part's weird. That might fix itself though. But yeah, look at that. Probably just have to wait for that water to find out where it needs to go. Even just take this and smooth this out. Uh-oh. But yeah, look at that. It's weird. But it does what it's supposed to do. I don't know what I've done here. I've ruined the water. But we could even use that to make some interesting roads, I think. There's no water over here? How did I break that? No, is this no longer considered in the water? Is that what I've done? No, it's still pumping water. There's nothing to be concerned about. Probably just need to fill back in or something as it adjusted the water levels to this. So yeah, that's not so bad. I mean, ideally I'd fix that up a little bit better. I think ideally what we would want is something like this, where it's the same kind of level all throughout. I should have turned on this, or turned off night, turned on the sun. Oh, I think I've done an oopsie there. That's probably a bad idea. Let's turn on the sun here. Yeah, we need to actually level it at a deeper point. See if this will fix things. Might take a while to fill back in, but it should look cool, I think. So if we do that, and then, yeah, there's going to be some weird water physics here, and it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust. But yeah, look at that. Our little key. It's a little bit higher up here. But that's just because we've done something weird. We could probably put in a dam if we wanted to, if we had it unlocked. That'd be cool. That's actually cool. I like it. But yeah, there's a few other road things in here. Retaining walls. You can put on a retaining wall if you need to. And if you do it here, I think it just gets rid of the zoning. Yeah, it builds a little tiny retaining wall and gets rid of the zoning, which is cool. If you build it where it's not needed, it doesn't actually seem to put in a wall. It does a little bit. Like there's a little bit there. So there are some new tools. And then there's new traffic logic tools, and I don't know how those work. So we've got a light here. My understanding is that you can set up dedicated lanes now. I just don't know how to do it. I thought maybe it would be this option, but I don't see anywhere that I can configure anything, so maybe I need to figure out how these tools actually work. Maybe I'm just dumb, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. I'll go read the instructions on how traffic lights enhancement works. Oh, I see. Okay, so if I go here, please select a junction. Look at this. It does work. What does this do? Oh my goodness. I can have a road. I can have U-turns allowed or not allowed. So this can be a dedicated turning lane. Is that right? Is that what I've done? Doesn't look like it. Oh my gosh, it worked. Do I have left side traffic on? I do. Is this a European city or do I just have left side traffic on for some reason? I think I just have left side traffic on. So that's funny. So this can be a dedicated left turn. And then you can have an exclusive pedestrian phase and always green left turns, which I believe are always green right turns on a normal one. And then I don't know what these do. Advanced split phasing? Sure. Save. Did it save it? Yeah. Oh, I see. If I mouse over it, then it makes it go away. So there we go. So we've got new traffic signals. So I wonder if I should bring this to one of my other cities. So if we watch this as well, there should be a dedicated pedestrian phase. Maybe it requires people to actually be here. Oh, everything's green. Oh, why is everything green? Is that because of advanced split phasing? What if we do split phasing? Yeah, I don't know. Everything's green in all directions now. Maybe we need traffic for that to do anything. But that's pretty cool. Maybe I should read what advanced split phasing means. It doesn't say. But the exclusive phase is pretty cool. What if we turn this into a four-way intersection? Oh, there we go. I think that fixed it. I think you only want it to be vanilla unless... Oh, now we have protected right turns. Oh, interesting, which would be a protected left turn otherwise. So this is... You should probably get... I imagine that what happens here is it gives it a phase. Now they're all green. What if we get rid of the exclusive pedestrian phase? Oh, I should have probably clicked save. Maybe that's what's going wrong here. Save. I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Once we have real traffic here. Right now, we've barely got anybody in this city. Row housing. Let's go. All down the side of a hill. Absolute disrespect for the topography of this map. This guy is a menace. But right now, I'm just experimenting. Just having fun. I'm just trying to see what does what works and what breaks. Here's another four-way intersection that we could potentially put in a little traffic light. We don't need to, though. These are little residential areas. Maybe a little bit more commercial here. Yeah, the zoning's weird. That's something interesting, though, that we could maybe think about. Let me see. What happens if we say, then, this road here, if we put a retaining wall on it? That's helped, because now we have full control of this. We can even do the same thing here. We can put the retaining wall there. And now everything should be connected to these roads, Spring Street and Bedford Street, I think. Yeah, look at that. So we can control that as well. Like over here, we could fix this where this parking lot is facing over here. Just by putting either the retaining wall or the key. I think both do the same thing. If you put in the key, you get these barricades, this little fencing, and the retaining wall just does... Oh, it does that. It actually put in a retaining wall. Oh, that's kind of weird. Kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it or not. It's something. It's a thing. It's cool. The retaining wall. I see a use for it over the keys. Everything else is, I think, vanilla. So aside from really the traffic lights, the DLSS stuff, which you're not even going to notice, the road tools, that's pretty much the gist of what's been installed. There are other mods, but I don't know what they do or really how interesting they are. There's one that makes things more like the original game, but I don't know in what way. I can't tell. So I can't put this here. Is this because I've turned that road into a key? Oh no, I can put this here. Never mind. It doesn't actually matter. But if I turn that road into a key, or let's put a retaining wall on it. If I put a retaining wall on this road, can I no longer put a medical clinic on it? Oh, I can no longer put a medical clinic on that side of the road. That is so cool. All right. That's really interesting. I really like that. So that's going to give us... Oh, we're already upgraded here. That's going to give us way more control over a lot of things. So like these arterial roads, not that one, but this one here, for example, if we really wanted to, we could make sure that you can't zone along it. And then that way there should be less stop and go traffic. We could fill in with trees or something to get rid of, or wide sidewalks, maybe, to get rid of the parked cars. Oh no, wait, can you do both? Can you do wide sidewalk retaining wall? You can't. Okay, that's good to know. Does retaining wall prevent parking? I shouldn't have done that. It looks like it might. It looks like if you do put in a retaining wall, it doesn't put in a traffic light. It just looked like it was going to. I think you can just put in traffic lights though. Maybe not. No, we can't just put a traffic light randomly into the middle of the road. What if we put a crosswalk there, though? Oh, look at that. There's something weird about this road. Maybe you can't do crosswalk retaining wall. Or maybe you can't do crosswalk. What have I done? I don't know anymore. What have I actually done? So now I can't even use that tool over there anymore. Oh, is it because I got rid of... Okay, so you have to have a special type, and then you can put in a traffic light, and then you can put in crosswalk. It looks like it wants to, and then it just doesn't. I don't know. Very strange. There it is. No, wait. It only does it while I'm moused over, and then it goes away. And now I've got this weird alternate reality. And then elevated... I don't know what elevated really does. Oh, it does that. It's that weird little bit of raised road. I wonder if you can fix little bits of raised road when it does it, when you don't want it to be a little bit of raised road. I don't know. Like you could turn this little bit here into raised road. That's cool. Oh, that's what it looks like normally without the key. And then if you put the key back in, yeah, look at that. It eats the terrain, makes all the water go wacky. I don't know what this zoning is. There we go. This is our little modded world. I'm not going to waste too much time on this. I just wanted to show those off and see if there's either interest in playing modded worlds, even though there's not really that much difference to it, or maybe if I just bring these into my existing worlds, bring them into Circle City, bring them into the Hive, bring them into the Triangle, bring them into the Line, bring them into whatever other cities you haven't even seen yet. I just noticed. No, maybe it wasn't. Oh, there we go. Somehow I can get teleported to the negative dimension by getting the camera in the right position. That's cool. Alright, let me know what you think. It's just a little bit of a spotlight, but it was a rambling spotlight. You know how I am. Thanks for hanging out. Leave a like if you enjoyed this, leave a comment, let me know what you think about these mods and about introducing them to our existing cities. This retaining wall, actually, I really like that. Oh, I really like that. I don't know what it is about it, but it just feels real. This is what it's like, except for the part where you get sucked into the negative dimension if you look too close. Oh, there's one more thing that we got that I haven't looked at yet. I don't know how to turn it on. Is it in here? I don't know. There's a first-person camera, but I don't know how to enable it. I keep getting sucked into the negative dimension. Let's see if I can figure this out really quickly. Control F. Oh my gosh. Can I jump? Pressing space just pauses the game. Okay, so that just takes me down to city level. To ground level. To walk around. Oh, I can run or super sprint. That's cool. Alright, if you enjoyed this, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications. Hello. Alright, I think I'm done having fun with this. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye for now.